Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want.
Hey you guys, welcome back to another Cancer video, another reading. Happy day whenever you come across this video, or happy night too. But y'all, this I pulled a message out from the energy oracle cards, and the first card that came out, now it is giving heavy feminine energy, okay, but goddess of the moon. And I feel like this is a clear indicator when it comes towards like Cancer feminine energy. You are showing up as the goddess of the moon. It's giving the mother, duh. Like, it's giving like very much goddess energy, okay? Hence the channel's name, Cancer Goddess. But yeah, I do feel like this is a clear indicator, like basically reassuring you of your intuition, your connection with the moon, okay? Even like the connection with that you have with your emotions. And something about like the feminine, like the female body is significant too. Now I remember I had mentioned that before, y'all, because they be saying like Cancer women have like really nice bodies. Now I don't know, but that's what it looked like to me too. But yeah, let's see, tell me more about this. Oh y'all, and even like siren energy, mermaid energy is significant too, even though they're two separate things. Because I actually had just looked into this too, but you know how some people say they have like siren energy or like mermaid energy too, even though they are a part of like the water kingdom. They're two separate different energies. Like the mermaid energy is like the more soft feminine, you know, energy. The siren is more so like dark feminine energy. So you could be like whichever one. I do feel like you can be both though, because sometimes you do gotta be both. But yeah, let's see, tell me more here for Cancers. If you've been feeling like a sudden urge to get into water, and I'm not talking about like getting into the bathtub, but like no, going somewhere like a specific location, like to go in the water, that is very significant too. But it's almost like the water is calling you with the feminine energy. I don't know what that's about. It could resonate with some. Tell me more here for Cancers. What else are they need to see here or no? Yeah, this is giving like very heavy feminine energy. Second chakra, this is Archangel Ariel, but this is like the womb, like the yoni area. And this kind of remind me too of that title that I made yesterday, God is a woman. Okay, I don't care what nobody else say, but no, that's what it's giving out. First chakra, Archangel Michael, divine protection is here. The root chakra is significant too. So the root chakra, and it, I believe this is the, don't quote me y'all, because sometimes I'll be getting these mixed up, the solar plexus and the sacral. I think it's the sacral, because that's like where like the sexual energy, that area is very significant, or that chakra is very significant. Tell me more here for Cancers, please. There could be a need to ground yourself. Now, like for some people, because I ain't know this was gonna show up, but I do feel like with the feminine energy, you could be somebody who's like very grounded, or like, let's just say your sacral chakra is off balance. And usually you can tell when the sacral chakra is off balance if you feel like, if you cannot control yourself, like you have no type of self-control. Okay. Tell me more. What else does Cancer need to hear? Okay, so all tied up is showing up here. And we got the thinking woman. I don't know, it's giving like very much heavy feminine energy, but take it how it resonates, y'all. It's not meant to resonate with everybody, and that is okay. But all tied up here, I feel like there's going to be some changes that occur, because this is actually equaling up to number 5. For some people, you could be like feeling all tied up. Now this could be mentally too, but I feel like that's about to change. What's this about here for Cancers? Oh, okay. So door to personal healing and happiness. Now you could be kind of overthinking a situation. To me, it's giving like Eight of Swords type of energy to where you may be thinking like you're trapped. That's just an illusion. So that could be even too like you limiting yourself. So there could be a need to get in control of your thoughts right now. Change your mindset or shift your perspective in regards to a new situation. But if you know that you are only focusing more so on your personal healing and happiness, that's really all that matters. And I feel like anything that could be a hindrance, like anything that could be like interfering with that, like your personal healing and happiness, then it's like go ahead and block it, get rid of it, ignore it. Tell me more about this here for Cancers. Yeah, look, y'all, there's going to be balance. So angel of balance is showing up. There could be some things that you could be worried about or like really in your head about, so where you do feel off balance. So I do feel like, see, like balance and grounding is like really important at this time. So if you're feeling like kind of, there could be like a lot of things that you could be worried about, but if you thinking that you are stuck or trapped within a situation, you're actually not. I do feel like you're going to get out of that energy, but it looks like the angel of balance is coming through to create balance into your life. Something about like structure is very significant too, because the pyramids in the background is sticking out to me, and you know them pyramids were like very super precise. I do believe the aliens did help with them pyramids, y'all. Even though I ain't never seen a pyramid like up close and personal, but I do feel like they had some help because it's like too precise, like for real. But something about like structure, precision is significant. And even so, little woman holding a coin coming out here too. If you took some type of action, like inspired action towards your abundance, which is your birthright, is rightfully yours. Like, let's just say you took inspired action when it comes towards starting a new business, starting a new career, it's gonna work out. Cause I'm seeing action and then this woman holding a coin. It looked like it worked out or it's about to work out because you took action, not nobody else. For some people, you could be having, because I'm seeing like the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles does talk about seeing things as like black and white. So like when you making business decisions, when you spending your money, it's like you thinking about, like you thinking black and white or whatever. And I do feel like this is confirmation that you have been making some like really wise decisions, even when it comes towards your money, how you invest your time and your energy. Tell me more about this here for Cancers, please. Yeah, so Archangel Michael keeps showing up here. There could be some envy going on too, y'all. But look, it looked like Archangel Michael is not having it. This is my second time seeing him today. Oh, this is how it wanted to show up though. It looks like Archangel Michael has his eye on whoever this person is that could be experiencing envy. It's somebody who could have something that it is that you want. That message been showing up a lot too, because I got some whole other cards that talks about somebody wanting your success without putting in the work. So heavy on the evil eye at this time too. But just know that you are divinely protected. If you got anybody in your energy to where they could be like, you know, express, well, they may not express it like verbally, but you may have caught that vibe from them. Like somebody wants something that you have. That's pretty much what envy is. It could even stem from jealousy too, but that's a whole spirit. Envy and jealousy is a spirit that be on a lot of people, and you may not even realize it either. I'm gonna actually confirm. Tell me about all tied up here for Cancers, please. Okay, the Fool. So yeah, y'all, it's like you're not really all tied up. Some even like projection is significant too. It's almost like you could be in this energy, or like you could be in a situation to where somebody could be trying to project their insecurities and fears onto you to have you feeling all tied up, right? But don't let nobody else change your mindset to have you in that type of energy. If you know that you're not that type of person, you could be somebody who's like very free spirited. But I do see where you could be like freeing yourself from a situation too. Give me clarity on this. So the Five of Wands is coming out. Any type of drama, conflict. This could be like internal conflict too. But I feel like you're gonna come out of this energy. What's this about with all tied up here for Cancers? But you know what I keep feeling though? It's almost like somebody wants you to be all tied up, which is kind of weird to me. Almost like, not really sure if for some people it's almost like, this sound kind of dark, but no, it's like you can't put nothing past nobody. But something about like being held hostage, that's what it looked like to me. But it's almost like somebody wants you to be in that energy, which is weird. Let me see. Tell me about all tied up here for Cancers. It's like somebody wanting your circumstances to change, like for, like not for the better, which is crazy. But I feel like you're going to be getting some clarity, some good news that comes in regards to this situation though. Because look, justice is showing up here. So it's like you're going to get what it is that you deserve. And whoever wants you to be in that energy, it's like they're going to get what it is that they deserve too. Tell me more about this here. Yeah, I feel like balance, it's like peace, balance, and harmony is being restored into your life, y'all. If you have been experiencing like scattered energies, any type of chaos, conflict, drama going on, that I feel like to me it's giving almost like, because it's almost like the tension right now energetically around you could be very high. And the analogy I just got is almost if like somebody pouring water on something that's like very hot and it's like sizzling. It's like it needs to like simmer down. That's what it feel like to me. So something's going to be like simmered down. Give me clarity on this. Tell me about doors to personal healing and happiness. And it clearly shows too where you have angelic assistance energy around you surrounding the situation, even though you cannot see it. Because the fact that Archangel Michael is showing up here in Temperance, sometimes I do read Temperance as Archangel Michael. Give me clarity on the first chakra here. Why is Archangel Michael showing up here for Cancers, please? So yeah, fours are like very significant at this time. If you've been seeing a lot of fours, just know, I feel like there's like, of course, it's like your responsibility to like ground yourself. It's like, don't overthink a situation. Don't overcomplicate it. And for the most part, do not even engage in this low vibrational energy. I had just mentioned that recently too, y'all, because like the way stuff be happening, like you could be somebody who's like so out of the way, but for some reason, it's like the drama, the chaos like to come find you. Try not to, and I had read some of y'all comments too, y'all. Do not feed into that energy. If you are dealing with any type of drama or chaos, conflict, now I don't be sharing everything that be going on with me, but trust and believe like stuff do be happening. And guess what I do about it? I laugh about it. I laugh at them right in their face. Cause there's been like 2 situations that has happened within a week span that I'm not going to even talk about on my channel. It just doesn't make any type of sense. And I'm talking about, because one of the situation did show up in the cards, but I can't even mention it because it's like very cryptic. Okay, but some people just like want to like hurt and harm you, okay, out here, and you don't even have to be doing nothing to them. They just super triggered and bothered by your energy or just you as a person, your whole existence. And that's just what it is. But we can't let that type of stuff that happens, especially when it's like involving another person's actions, their words, like what they saying to you, how they treating you. You cannot let that determine like how your day is going to go. Because I still found like if I even shared half the stuff that been going down, Like, you'll be surprised that I can even like laugh and kiki with y'all on here. But I'm not gonna let some miserable people ruin my day, my week, my year, my life, just in general. So we can't think that just because like one or two bad things happening, somebody else could be going through something like way worse. But the fact that you still, you know, you can actually operate perfectly fine. You can see, you got sight, you can hear, you can talk, you got food. That's really all that matters. It can't be that bad. Tell me about Archangel Michael here for Cancers. I ain't mean to go into it like a little TED talk, y'all, but no, like that's just how, you know, that's just what it is right now. So it's like we cannot let just one or two things, just because like some drama going on, we can't let that determine like how our day is gonna go or make us feel like we got bad luck or something. That just sounds crazy to me. If anything, you can like literally transmute that energy. Anybody who try to send you chaos, drama, okay, want to hurt and harm you, transmute that energy into something positive that's like beneficial to you. Tell me about Archangel Michael here for Cancers, please. Somebody's name could be Michael, y'all. That's the first time I ever got that, because I usually don't get names specifically. Sometimes I'm able to, sometimes spirit does allow me to like hear certain names like in my dreams, which is really rare. But somebody's name could be Michael. Tell me more about this here for Cancers. Look, the Death card coming out. So some things are definitely about to end, change, transform. With the Sun card coming out, though, it's like one situation coming to an end, right? But it looks like you're going to like a whole new beginning. I feel like this is definitely something very positive. So if you have been dealing with like, you know, some weird energy lately, so where you may be feeling like kind of stuck, not really knowing how to maneuver or come out of the situation, everything is going to be fine. And I'm actually hearing too with this the first chakra, Archangel Michael, because of course Archangel Michael does talk about like protection, but something about like being guarded, like something that's rightfully yours is being protected, right? And I feel like it's different things. It's like you as a person, but different things too. It's like things that are rightfully yours or even protected. So like, let's just say somebody did take something from you, whatever that could be. It's like you didn't lose it. I feel like it's just like not, because if you for some people, if you're worried about something being like destroyed, it's not going to happen. Whatever this situation is that you feel all tied up in. Oh, sorry, y'all. I kept hearing some like some weird noise outside. That's why I paused for a little bit. But if you've been feeling like all tied up within a situation, whether it be mentally or even like physically, energetically, it looks like you are going to be able to walk away from the situation. The 10 of Wands is coming out here too. I do feel like for some people, there's been like some burdens that you've been having to carry. And sometimes we do have to carry some burdens for a certain amount of time, but it doesn't mean that you got to carry it always. So anything that could be causing you any type of stress or worry, it could be affecting your health too, your mental health. It looks like you could be choosing to like free yourself from that type of stuff. Because now it's like it's all about your personal healing and happiness. So if anybody else is not on board with it, then that's just what it is. It's like if you got to do it by yourself, that's just what it is. Because it does show where it's like it's not the time to be like fighting, arguing, at war. It's time to heal. It's time to be happy. So, and of course, it's like we all can make that choice each day that we wake up. We can choose to be at war with ourselves or others, or we can choose peace and happiness. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna actually end it here. Thank you so much for listening and watching.